Are you getting the value you deserve for more than $400,000 a year for the city manager? We know Torontonians value our recreation programs. Why doesn't the city value the workers that provide these services? Recreation programs are the most used city service by city residents and the highest rated. Yet it is largely operated by low-wage workers. Out of 12,000 part-time staff, only 69 receive health benefits through the City of Toronto. That's not even 1%. The City of Toronto suggests that city workers should accept a deal modeled after a contract negotiated with another union, completely ignoring the fact that other public sector workers in Toronto have won much stronger agreements. The city would rather hide behind a 25-year-old wage system that has led to a staffing crisis in long-term care and the Central Ambulance Communications Centre. Vacancies across the city have ballooned by 65% since the pandemic, with roughly 1,400 positions unfilled. The staffing crisis in long-term care is at a level never seen before. Currently, there are over 500 vacancies, a 700% increase from pre-pandemic levels. Turnover rate for call takers and dispatchers who send out our ambulances more than tripled over the last 5 years. Resignations accounted for 47% of the call takers and dispatchers' departures for the same time period. When the city defends its 25-year-old system of low wages, it also turns a blind eye to these crises. We believe residents deserve solutions. Instead of addressing the fundamental issues clogging the Central Ambulance Communications Centre, where our experienced call takers and emergency medical dispatchers are leaving in droves, they spent months trying to pressure us to accept an additional 12-hour shift for existing staff who are already being overworked beyond their limit. The city has frankly not been serious. The city would rather focus on threatening our members with loss of wages and benefits if they strike, something we already know, because the employer hopes fear will push workers into accepting a bad deal. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied. Toronto residents support fair wages for workers who provide essential services that they rely on every day. Public opinion polling confirms it. 75% of Torontonians believe the city should address staffing shortages by offering competitive wages. And they know the truth. Minimum wage jobs should not exist in public service. Certainly not for the largest municipality in the country. Mayor Olivia Chow and City Council have a choice. They can negotiate a fair deal that invests in the services Torontonians rely on, or they can continue playing hardball with a workforce that overwhelmingly voted to stand up for themselves. We are prepared to fight for what we deserve. We hope the city does the right thing and meets us with a fair deal. And before I wrap up, I want to thank the many labor and community allies that are here with us today. ATU 113 representing TTC workers, QP Local 4400, Toronto's education workers, CUPW Metro Toronto postal workers, QP 1600, Toronto Zoo workers, QP 2998 representing workers at the Association of Community Centres, QP Toronto District Council. Thank you for joining us.